Hi, I am 𝘎𝘨𝘂𝑚𝘨𝑢𝑉 from grade 10, batch 𝘎𝘢𝘭𝘶 from the Philippine High School for the Arts, a specialized public high school offering arts-focused education established in 1978 on Mount Makiling in Los Baños, Laguna. I am a member of Kuwit, the collective of PHSA students who major in creative writing, and our curriculum consists of cultural studies, essay, fiction, graphic literature, poetry, and writing for theater and film. Tonight, I will be sharing my capstone project for my last year in junior high school. But before I proceed, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to Miss Melissa, my collaborator, who has worked so hard and has been very kind and patient with me during the whole process of creating and putting everything all together on the website. I first knew of the word kalugarin from my lola. I have a tendency of losing objects and of not being able to find them, even though they are right in front of me. I do not remember the exact words that she once said to me, but it was something along the lines of, "Kalugarin mo ang bandang iyon at baka makita mo roon." And that was what I tried my best to achieve for my project. As I was still searching for what I would like my project to be, I brought out and looked through the drawings, letters, and notes from back when I was very small. I was so fond of taking my time making little gifts with my own two hands and giving them to my family and my friends, some of whom are not with me now, and some of whom I do not even remember at all. This is a love language I discovered for myself at a young age, and it is one that suits me the most, for I am not good with communicating and speaking my own words. Most of the texts on the website are what I wrote for our advanced workshop in composition, autofiction class. I was excited about this because I always find myself writing about everyone and everything that makes up my childhood. Similar to autofiction, that blurs the lines between what is supposedly the truth or the reality and the lie or the fiction in the piece. The house in my project is full of memories I have from when I was a child. The same memories that might not be accurate, memories that might have been altered by my brain as time passed by, but at the same time, they also allow for more space for articulation and vulnerability. The familiar bodies whom I desperately cling to, for I am afraid they all might be slowly erased from my memories, and feeling like I have grown up too fast, and they too, one by one, have stepped out of and left the house too early. The rooms that were once theirs are now occupied with unfamiliar bodies whom I do not know. The house is an abode wherein occurrences happen inside and outside of one's own self. In each physical space and material of the house, there is an equal counterpart, a piece of the human. The house and the human have a mutual relationship. The house leaves a mark on the human, and the human leaves a mark on the house. Without the human, the house is merely an empty building. Likewise, without the house, the human is an empty body. Both fill each other up, but both also lose their souls without the other. The house holds our past, present, and future. It has seen all of us. We reveal ourselves to it and strip off any facade we put on. It offers comfort, solace, and rest. For that reason, we form a strong attachment with the house, and thus homesickness occurs when we are far and away from it. It is our longing and nostalgia of childhood. The house, made with lines and angles, is able to conform and adapt to humans as our own persons with our many peculiarities and identities. It is where we first create art. The ability of humans to think and visualize, and our possession of such abundant creativity and imagination, allow for our desires and dreams to take form. It is where our daydreams and fantasies are first given birth to and have come to life, for the house we are born in is a living manifestation of our dreams and of the human soul. The house contains the internal processes of our consciousness and our emotional experiences. Through the house, we are able to explore and delve into the human soul, since our soul is an abode itself, and through our houses and the rooms within, we learn to reside within ourselves as well. The house is where humans come together. It is a gathering of celebration, grief, joy, and sorrow. It is our very first universe, and where we experience our many first times. How we interact and live in this space determines how we will be outside of it, in a larger space, in the whole universe. We determine the relationship of our bodies and the bodies around us, who occupy the very same spaces that we are in. How these three beings all coexist and affect each other, and how these domestic spaces mold us into who and what we are today. In these spaces, we create, lose, and find ourselves, form and shape our many identities, and explore our bodies over and over again. Welcome to the website. I recommend that you clean your browser cache first before entering. Refreshing it a few times too will make all the animations and effects load faster and smoother. You can click on the musical notes here to play the background music to fully experience the house. She wonders if the strange unfamiliar bodies would still like it there when the cat comes into and out of the windows left open and steals their food, or when they have to arch their backs to sweep the floor again and again because of the wind that relentlessly blows in strands of hair and dust, and they start to ache, or when they have to use the bathroom at midnight and open the lid of the toilet to see cockroaches scurrying all over the seat.